This is the continuation video to the last video. And in the last video, when I run the hyper program, we got the, you know, distinction as output. So till now we have discussed about if statement and also nested if statement. Now, what if we have a multiple conditions to check? In that case, Uh, can I use my if statement or a nested if statement or any other way to write it? Let's look into that. Suppose if I'm having marks again, let's uncomment this and I want to check multiple things like if it is a greater than 90, then grade 8, and greater than 75, then grade B. If it is greater than 50, then grade C. Okay, this is what I want to write it. In that case, then I can use my if statement marks greater than or equal to 90. So in this case, what I want to write, C out grade A, and I want to use next line at end so that now I have a few more conditions. So instead of writing the else, what we have to do when we have a multiple condition, we can use else if statement. Okay, marks greater than or equal to 75. In this case, I want to display st cout grade B. Okay. Else if marks greater than or equal to 50, then want to display grade C. This is what I want to display it. Now, above all conditions failed, then simply I want to print std cout fail. Okay. This is what we can, in this way we can write by using the else if statement. We can write the multiple statement and final condition we just put it in the else condition. Okay. Now let me write. And we know our marks are 82, then it falls into the greater than or 98 grade 8, then it falls into grade B because 82 is greater than 75 and less than 90. Let me run the program. See, I got grade B. This is what it's referring to. Okay. Now we looked into if statement and nested and else if also. But remember this when we run this program, it checks conditions from top to bottom, chronological order. In this way, this else if statement works. Okay, if first condition is executed and it is correct, then it stops here itself. Okay, it won't run other conditions. If it is failed, then it checks into last condition. So whatever, suppose if I uh, need certain conditions in a different way or a different order, then sometimes it won't run. So please keep in mind that it always run from top to bottom. Okay. Now we'll look into what else left. Yes, switch statement and ternary operator are left. So this switch statement, let me comment this, and this switch statement uh, when we have a one variable, but it has multiple conditions, instead of writing the if-else statement, multiple statements, we can use this switch statement. Okay, switch. How we can write? Suppose I have a day equal to 3. If it is a day 1, then I call it as a Monday day 2 and Tuesday day 3, Wednesday, etc. This is how I want to write it. So for that, in general, for if conditions, what we write? We write the if condition, and inside the uh, brackets, then we write the logic. In the same way, we use the switch, and inside we want to write a condition. In our case, the condition is a day, right? If it is a day 1, I want to display see out as Monday. Okay, this is how. And I use the break statement, and second one Tuesday, and I'm writing the break statement again. Case 3, std see out Wednesday. Okay, by default, in if else, if all the conditions are not passed, then we finally keep or use else statement. Here in the switch, we use the default instead of else. That is the only difference. I mean, that is another difference, not only. Invalid day. And I want to use next line. And here. And that for last uh, row, there is no need to mention a break. And if you ask me why break is important, without this break, what happens? Execution continues into the next cases. It won't stop here. Suppose my case matches with here, even though it won't stop here, it will continues and read the next cases. So that's why we add break here. If this condition matches, then print out and break. That's it. No need to look into the other cases. This is how we use a switch. Let me run the program and see what output we are going to get it. Okay, since we mentioned it as a 3 and we got Wednesday. Done. Okay, now last one more. This is conditional or ternary operator. What does it mean? Instead of writing our if else logic in a regular way, we can write in a simple way. That first we can provide the condition. If that condition is correct, then value that we want to display when it is a true. If condition fails, then we want to display value false. That's it. Simple. Okay, this is how we need to write it. Then let me explain with a simple example. Let's take, I'm taking, initializing A and B equal to 20. Now I want to find out the max. So for that, I'm writing the first condition. My condition is if, no need to write if, condition if A greater than B, okay? In this case, not right. If A greater than B, then write A, else B. This is what we want to write it. And max value is okay. This is how we can write it. Let me run the program, and we are expecting B20. Let's see. Yeah, max value is 20. This is how we can write our ternary operator. This is the ternary operator. Okay, so that's it. We discussed about if, nested, and if else, switch, and finally conditional or ternary operator. So that's it in this video. Thank you guys.